Hello and welcome to yet another edition of our show Sports Connect, a digital world connect to the sporting universe like never before. I am Sakshi Mandwal and here I will take you to a 30-minute ride in the world of sports. Every week, we come up with insights from the sporting universe, and this week too, we have a lot more promising lined up for you. But before we proceed, let's take a quick look at this video. Moving on to our next segment in Trend is all about the hashtags that dominated the Twitter world this week. Here's a quick wrap-up of the Twitter trends.
LeBron and Cavaliers down Warriors 115-101 forced Game 7. LeBron scored 41 points, delivering another magnificent performance, and the Cavs sent the finals packing for California by beating the rattled Golden State Warriors 115-101 on Thursday night to even this unpredictable series and force a decisive final game. The Warriors never imagined being in the spot. The defending champions, who powered their way to a record 73 wins in the regular season, won the first two games by 48 combined points. But NBA Most Valuable Player Stephen Curry and his teammates seem to have lost their touch, their poise, and are in danger of seeing their historic season and a second title vanish. Brazil is battling to find its form in time to host the Olympics and to save its qualifying campaign for the 2018 World Cup. Corinthians boss Tite was named as the new coach of Brazil, succeeding Dunga, who was sacked after the team's humiliating exit from the Copa America, his club revealed. Brazil is battling to find its form in time to host the Olympics, where it has never won gold, and to save its qualifying campaign for the 2018 World Cup. But Dunga, the man appointed to turn things around after the embarrassment of the team's 7-1 World Cup semi-final thrashing by Germany on home soil in 2014, failed to deliver results fast enough. French authorities and European soccer's governing body took steps to stop the violence casting a shadow over the Euro 2016 soccer tournament, detaining some Russian fans and threatening to disqualify the country's national team. The moves follow clashes between English and Russian fans in and around a match between their teams in Marseille. UEFA, which is responsible for security inside the 10 Euro 2016 stadiums, fined the Russian Football Union 150 euros and said the team would be expelled from Euro 2016 if its fans cause any more disturbance inside a stadium.
And there's definitely some disheartening news for all the Russian national team fans out there, as the Russian national team stands a chance of being disqualified over fan violence at the UEFA Euro 2016 and also could be charged a fine of $150,000. Well, so much so for all the fan frenzy that results often in fan violence taking a very negative turn out there. And let's now shift our focus to the most happening social media platform for youngsters, which makes their heartbeat zoom up to the next level. Yes, you are right. We're talking about Facebook. More in this report now.
Top squash player Deepika Pallikal will compete in the Senior National Championship to be held in July for the first time in 5 years after her stand was vindicated with the organisers deciding to have equal prize money for the premier domestic tournament. Championship director Neeraj Shargaonkar confirmed it to a press agency that the nationals will have equal prize money in the men's and women's category, with the winners getting rupees 1.25 lakh each. Pallikal had boycotted the nationals, demanding equal prize money after winning the title in 2011 when her Indian teammate Joshna Chinnappa was injured. Star shuttler Saina Nehwal's second Australian Open title propelled her 2 rungs up to the 6th spot, while Kidambi Srikanth also rose similarly to number 11 in the latest Badminton World Federation rankings for women's and men's singles respectively. Sindhu, however, retained her number 10 spot in the rankings, which witnessed South Korea's Sung Ji-hyun and China's Wang Shixian dropping 1 spot each to be at number 7 and number 8 respectively. Spain's Carolina Marin continues to lead the women's singles table. In women's doubles, Jwala Gutta and Ashwini Ponnappa also dropped a place to be positioned number 16. The country's best singles player, the 144th ranked that final 2.
And there's a lot of disheartening news for all the tennis and Yuki Bhamri fans out there. This year in Wimbledon 2016, we would not be seeing Yuki Bhamri making a mark out for himself and for the nation. Well, in the wake of the tennis injury that he has been sustaining since quite some time, that tennis elbow injury has definitely been giving him the pain, which resulted in his ouster, or rather in him taking a step back from Wimbledon 2016 this year. Here's wishing him a quick, speedy recovery so that we can see him back on the court, and of course hoping that the Indians have a good Wimbledon 2016, despite the fact that Yuki Bhamri, one of India's major potential players who could have bought us a medal out there, would not be a part this year. And it's time now for us to slip into a short break. There's lots more lined up on the other side of break. But before that, let's take a look at this. And here is a good news for all the fans of ace shuttler Saina Nehwal, as she clinched Australian Open Super Series title after defeating China's Sun Yu in a thrilling 3-game final of the Super Series badminton tournament held in Sydney this week. More in this report out there.
London Olympics bronze medalist Saina clinched her maiden title of the season. It is Saina's second Australian Open victory, having clinched the title in 2014 as well. It ended a rather long title drought for the celebrated Indian, whose previous title before this was at the Indian Super Series in New Delhi last year.
And Sachin Tendulkar will tune in from abroad by video link to help choose India's new coach after he was handed the task alongside fellow batting greats Sourav Ganguly and BVS Lakshman. Ganguly and Lakshman, together with senior official Sanjay Jagdale, will get to work after the flood of 57 applications was whittled down to 21. The high-powered committee has less than a week to pick a coach, with their choice expected to be submitted for approval by June 22nd. The new coach is likely to be appointed before India's tour of West Indies in July. And with India attempting to trial day-night tests during the upcoming home season, the BCCI is said to be in talks with the British ball manufacturing company Dukes for the supply of pink balls. This will not be the first time that pink Duke balls will be used in the Indian domestic scene. The 2015 edition of the Karnataka Premier League was played with pink balls. The BCCI is also said to be thinking over the possibility of testing all the 3 varieties of pink balls during the Dulip Trophy this year. And India's limited over skipper Mahendra Singh Dhoni and his young troops are having a gala time in Zimbabwe hours after beating Zimbabwe in the third ODI to clean sweep the series. A couple of days back, another picture was doing the rounds on social media in which Dhoni was enjoying a meal with his young team. In fact, Dhoni has been quite active on social media since the start of the tour. On Wednesday, he uploaded a pic in which he can be seen sitting on a police motorbike. And here is a quick wrap of Rio Olympics news from across the globe.
The Indian men's archery team failed to make the cut of the Olympics after losing to Malaysia in a shoot-off in the quarterfinals of the final Olympic qualifying tournament this week. The top-seeded Indian side comprising Mangal Singh Champia, Atanu Das and Jayanta Talukdar defeated host Turkey 5-4, 26-24 in the first round but lost 5-4, 28-27 in the next round to Malaysia. India, which led 4-2 at one stage, allowed Malaysia to draw level. In the shoot-off, the Malaysians held their nerve to reach the semi-finals. Malaysia beat Germany 6-2 in the bronze medal match to claim a team spot at Rio. Gold and silver medalists Indonesia and France were the other sides to make it. Maria Sharapova's path back to respectability got a little less stony this week when she was informed that the International Tennis Federation had joined the World Anti-Doping Agency in declining to challenge her appeal against her 2-year ban. The Court of Arbitration for Sport will hear her appeal no later than 18th July, just in time for the former world number 1 to make the Russian Olympic team for Rio 2016. Starting 5th August, if she is exonerated, that is no given, but her legal advisors have told her the ITF's decision means there will at least be no extension of the original sanctions for failing a drug test for the banned meldonium at the Australian Open in January. Sweden captain Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been named his country's provincial 35-man squad for the Olympic Games. Zlatan, who is currently at Euro 2016, has said he will not make a decision on his participation until after the competition is over. Hakan Eriksson, Sweden's coach at the Rio Games, said he wants to keep the chance Ibrahimovic will compete open, but admitted his hopes are not huge. It is widely expected Ibrahimovic will join Manchester United after Euro 2016. The World Anti-Doping Agency appeared to hammer another nail into the coffin of Russian track and field athletes' hopes of competing in the Olympics this week by detailing numerous violations of its rules when it tried to take samples in the country, including its testers being obstructed and intimidated by Russian security services and officials. In a report published a few days before the IAAF decides on whether to readmit Russia's track and field team to international competition in time for the Rio Olympics, WADA also revealed that packages containing samples had been tampered with by Russian customs services and that a number of athletes had provided false information on their whereabouts and avoided drug testers at competition.
Rio 2016 organizers have revealed the medals that will be competed for at this summer's Olympics. A total of 2,488 medals, each weighing 500 grams, have been produced, with 812 gold, 812 silver and 864 bronze. The gold medals are free from mercury. The silver and bronze medals are made from 30% recycled materials, and half of the plastic in their ribbons is recycled plastic bottles. And here are some interesting Rio Olympics 2016 facts. Did you know this will be the first ever Olympic Games to be held in South America? Did you know 10,500 athletes from 205 different countries will take part in the Summer Olympics 2016? Did you know that golf, which is returning after 112 years, and rugby, which is returning after 92 years, will be the new sports of the Olympic Games? Did you know there will be 33 different venues in 4 different districts of Rio de Janeiro? Well, it's time now for a short break. Lots more coming for you on the other side, so stay tuned. And Romeo Beckham, son of soccer legend David Beckham, received some tennis lessons from the number 2 player in the world, Andy Murray. Murray practiced his racket skills with the 13-year-old at the Queen's Tennis Club in London, much to the delight of his proud father. Murray was there to prepare for his first-round match with Nicholas Mahut at the Aegon Championships, which began this Monday. The Beckhams also ran into Australian tennis player Nick Kyrgios, and the members of the trio were mutually starstruck. Did you know is our next segment, which will give you some mind-boggling facts from the sports arena. Here are today's interesting facts. Did you know the average golf ball has 336 dimples? Did you know Roger Bannister held the world record in the mile for exactly 46 days? Did you know there are 18 minutes of total action in a baseball game? Did you know Babe Ruth only won 4 World Series in 15 seasons with the New York Yankees? Did you know China did not win an Olympic medal until 1984? At the 2008 Beijing Games, the Chinese won 100 medals. And here is an amazing video for you. Take a look. From the archives is our next segment on this day in sports.
British Isles beat USA in Wimbledon 5-0 in the 6th Davis Cup in 1906. Mary Lena Falk wins LPGA Eastern Golf Open in 1961. Nancy Lopez wins LPGA Bankers Trust Golf Classic in 1978. Sri Lanka beat India by 41 runs in a Cricket World Cup upset in 1979. Don Sutton becomes the 19th pitcher to win 300 games in 1986.
It's time now for a short break, but lots more coming up next, so stay tuned and stay connected with us. We'll be right back after this break. Time for some light-hearted sports gossip now. Yes, we are talking about one of the most watched celebrity couples in India, and with good reason. There have been a number of rumors for a while now that Virat Kohli and Anushka Sharma had reconciled and are back together. The latest reports say that Virat and Anushka were seen at the airport on Wednesday morning taking a flight together to an undisclosed location. In the first week of June, Virat was snapped dropping Anushka off at the airport. Unlike the first time round, neither Anushka nor Virat have made a statement about their relationship status. But just like before, this time too, the pictures of their togetherness speak more than 1,000 words. From playing charity matches to wishing Team India luck to changing diapers on a reality television show, Virat Kohli is keeping himself busy off the field during his break. Kohli will soon be part of the Tara Sharma Show Season 4, an episode of which has already been shot. The teaser of the show suggests that the Indian Test captain will talk about children pursuing their passions. Take a look.
And we have the superstar of Indian cricket here with us. Guess who? Virat Kohli. Thank you so much, Virat, for being amazing on the Tara Sharma Show.
No problem. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
It was really a pleasure. Virat's talking about children pursuing their passions and his passion to pursue cricket and where it's got him. So tune in.
Please watch.
Please watch. And he really changed a diaper well and he signed a piece of furniture.
I did.
Thank
That
you,
was
Virat.
fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Virat Kohli, after some hard workout days, it seems is having some cheat days. India's test skipper, who has impressed one and all with his fitness, was snapped in front of a large spread of Mughlai delicacies. Take a look. And here is the picture of the week. I'm sure the budding athletes will love to see themselves on our show. So, this is totally your space where you can send in all your sports-related pictures of achievements till date. And we promise you that we will show you those pictures in our next episode. You can send your pictures via mail. Our email ID is ddsportsconnect@gmail.com. Remember, it's connect with a K, so don't miss it. Now, it's time to wind up the show, but before going, we leave you with this question, which is of course our sports quiz. You must be curious to know the correct answer of the last episode. Well, the answer is Prakash Padukone, and the winners are Rahul Bajaj from Delhi and Madhulika from Bihar. Congratulations to both of you. And friends, today's question is, Jaspal Rana is a distinguished athlete in which of the following games? Your options are swimming, weightlifting, shooting, or archery. Well, you can tweet us with your answers using hashtag #SportsQuiz on Twitter and Facebook, and we will announce the winner's name in our next episode. Also, you can mail us your answers on ddsportsconnect@gmail.com. Do connect with us on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. You can also follow us on twitter.com/ddsportschannel, our Twitter handle being ddsportschannel. Also, you can like our Facebook profile page, that is www.facebook.com/Doordarshan Sports, and subscribe to us on YouTube, that is youtube/Doordarshan Sports. For bloggers out there, you can share your articles also with us. We promise that we'll post the most interesting one on our DD Sports blog, that is ddsportsindia.wordpress.com. You can send us your feedback about the program on ddsportsconnect@gmail.com also. Well friends, we hope you liked our show today. We'll meet you next week with some more interesting facts from the world of sports, Twitterati and gossip. For the moment, we leave you with this amazing video. We'll once again catch you same day, same time next week, only on your favorite sports channel, DD Sports. Till then, goodbye, take care and stay connected.